הראל. הראל, בוא. בוא. בוא לפה, בוא.
The most common side effect is low blood sugar. Other possible side effects include reactions at the injection site. Get medical help right away if you experience serious allergic reactions such as body rash, trouble with breathing, fast heartbeat, or sweating. Ask your healthcare provider about Levemir FlexPen today. Learn more about the different insulins available in FlexPen at myflexpen.com. FlexPen, insulin delivery that goes with you.
Well, you saw the president here a moment ago giving those comments, saying thank you to the CIA for the work they did in tracking down Osama bin Laden. But before
Hey, Cookie.
he had another important
Hey,
meeting
Cookie.
that probably went a little differently. Met with the Israeli
לא, לאן אתה הולך?
Netanyahu
בוא.
this afternoon at the White House. A lot of people
בוא.
were guessing this would be a pretty
הראל.
tense meeting between the two. It comes just a day after
הראל.
Obama's comments on the Israeli-Palestinian
לאן אתה
peace
הולך?
process. Those comments part of his larger speech on the Middle East.
לאן אתה הולך?
Acceptance of the pre-1967 borders needs to be the starting point for further negotiations. That sparked a pretty terse response from Netanyahu, called that idea indefensible. This isn't the first time the two have had a frosty session, if you will. They also met in March of last year, right after tension erupted over Israel's refusal to suspend settlement activities. Let me bring in CNN senior White House correspondent Ed Henry now. Ed, I know we saw the public face that they put on, but any idea what happened behind closed doors?
בוא לפה.
Well, we're digging on that. What's interesting, from what
Blah.
we know, is that this meeting went far longer than it was supposed to. It went over 95 minutes, and that blew out the president's schedule a bit. And that gives you a sense that they were talking pretty intently behind closed doors.
Blah.
And for most of it, it was really one-on-one, which is interesting because principals tend to do that, kick the staff out of the room, if you will, when they really want to get down to business and sometimes air some real differences so that it's less likely to leak out if there's fewer people in the room, exactly what went down. From reading the body language, I think on one hand, there's a lot of people looking at what Prime Minister Netanyahu did, and it looked like in some ways he was sort of lecturing President Obama ever so slightly about the history of this whole process. On the other hand, I know that President Netanyahu kept looking in the eyes of the president throughout, not avoiding eye contact, not looking away, intently looking at him throughout. You know, people tend to do that when they are trying to work out their differences. So we can spend all day trying to read into it, but in their public remarks, the bottom line is they both tried to downplay the tension over the 1967 borders from the president's speech yesterday. In fact, the prime minister at one point saying, look, we're going to have differences here and there, but they both also showed a commitment to trying to